Describe a person who solved a problem in a smart way. You should say who the person is, appearance, age, personality, when, how, or where you met him or her, what he or she does, why you like him or her, why he or she is interesting, how you feel about him or her.
I would like to discuss my university friend, Rahim, who once solved a problem in an exceptionally resourceful manner. Rahim is in his mid-20s, is of average height, and has a slim build. He consistently wears glasses, which give him a distinctly studious appearance. In terms of personality, he is calm, confident, and highly practical. Unlike many of us who panic in difficult situations, he invariably maintains composure. I first met Rahim during my first year at university, when we were assigned to the same study group for physics. Since then, we have collaborated on numerous academic projects. He is currently pursuing a degree in engineering, yet he also demonstrates a strong interest in technology and problem solving, qualities that make him a remarkably resourceful individual. The incident I would like to describe occurred during our final presentation. Just before we were scheduled to begin, the laptop we had brought stopped functioning, and the group became extremely nervous because our slides were stored on it. To make matters worse, we only have a few minutes before our turn. While the rest of us were panicking, Rahim calmly intervened. He swiftly connected his phone to the projector and opened a backup file that he had prudently uploaded to Google Drive earlier. Within minutes, we were able to proceed with the presentation smoothly. I admire Rahim because he consistently anticipates challenges and prepares for unexpected situations. What distinguishes him is his combination of intelligence and composure under pressure. While many individuals may know potential solutions, not everyone can implement them swiftly and confidently. That day, I felt both inspired and relieved. His foresight and quick thinking not only saved our presentation, but also reinforced for me the importance of remaining calm and planning for contingencies. Even today, whenever I encounter difficulties, I strive to follow Rahim's example of handling them with patience and presence of mind.
Do you think children can solve problems as effectively as adults?
I think children can sometimes solve problems effectively, but their approach is usually very different from adults. For example, children often think outside the box and may suggest very creative or unusual solutions that adults might not even consider. However, they usually lack the life experience and practical knowledge to deal with serious or complex issues, like financial or technical problems. So while children are imaginative problem solvers, adults are generally more reliable when it comes to important decisions.
What skills are necessary for solving problems effectively?
In my opinion, several skills are necessary. First, critical thinking is very important because you need to analyze the problem carefully before acting. Second, creativity helps in finding new and innovative solutions. Third, communication skills are often overlooked, but they are essential if the problem involves other people. Finally, patience and emotional control are also key because if someone panics or rushes, they might make the situation worse instead of better.
Do you think people are born smart or become smart through learning?
I would say it's a combination of both. Some people are naturally gifted with quick thinking or a sharp memory, which gives them an advantage. But in most cases, smartness comes from learning, exposure, and experience. For example, a person who has faced many real-life challenges usually develops better problem-solving skills than someone who has lived a very sheltered life. So even if you are not naturally brilliant, you can definitely become smart by continuously learning and practicing.
Can teamwork help in solving problems better?
Yes, I believe teamwork often leads to better problem solving. When people work together, they bring different perspectives, skills, and experiences. For example, in a workplace setting, one employee may have strong technical knowledge, while another may be good at communication and negotiation. Combining their strengths often produces a more effective solution. However, teamwork only works well if everyone is willing to listen and cooperate. Otherwise, conflicts or ego can slow down the process.
Do you think technology helps people solve problems better than before?
Definitely. Technology has made it much easier to find information and resources quickly. For instance, if someone faces a problem with their car or computer, they can simply search online and find step-by-step solutions within minutes. Tools like artificial intelligence, mobile apps, and data analysis software also allow us to solve problems more efficiently in fields like business and healthcare. However, I think people should be careful not to become too dependent on technology, because real-life problem solving also requires human judgment and creativity.
Why do some people panic when facing problems?
I think the main reason is fear and lack of preparation. When people don't know what to do or feel they might fail, they often become anxious and panic. For example, students sometimes forget their answers in an exam, not because they don't know the material, but because they're nervous. Another reason is that some people are naturally more emotional and less confident. They tend to focus on the negative outcome instead of calmly thinking about possible solutions.
Do you think schools should teach problem-solving skills?
Yes, absolutely. In most schools, the focus is mainly on memorizing information, but in real life, people face unexpected problems all the time. If schools included activities like group projects, debates, and case studies, students will learn how to think critically, communicate effectively, and make decisions under pressure. For example, Western education systems often encourage project-based learning, which helps students develop problem-solving skills naturally. I think this approach should be adopted more widely.
Who is better at solving problems, men or women?
Honestly, I don't think problem-solving ability depends on gender. Both men and women can be excellent problem solvers, but they may use slightly different approaches. In many cases, men might focus more on logic and quick decisions, while women might take a more thoughtful and empathetic approach. Both styles have their advantages. For example, in family matters, women may handle conflicts better, while in technical situations, men might be quicker. But it really depends on the individual, not the gender.
How do people in your country usually deal with daily life problems?
In my country, people usually rely on family or close friends for advice when facing problems. Community and social support are very important here, so many people believe two heads are better than one. For smaller issues like fixing household things, people often use traditional knowledge or simple tricks passed down from elders. But for bigger problems, such as health or financial issues, they usually seek professional help. Overall, people prefer collective decision-making rather than handling problems alone.
Do you think problem solving will be more important in the future?
Yes, I think problem solving will become even more important as the world faces more complex challenges. For example, issues like climate change, unemployment, and the rapid growth of artificial intelligence will require people to be innovative and adaptable. In the workplace, companies are already looking for employees who can think critically and solve unexpected problems. Even in daily life, people need to adjust to new technologies, social changes, and economic pressures. So problem solving will definitely be one of the most valuable skills in the future.
Okay, thank you.